So as soon as I heard this morning about the terrible news coming from Sydney, I knew that we had to do something to add light, and that the message would be, as it always is, add light. When people try to introduce darkness, when darkness encroaches, add light. And I knew that one more Hanukkah event, or two more, at least one more than what we were planning to do, I got a call. I said they're planning to do something here in memory of those who were murdered, and also to pray for those who were wounded, and to stand up tall and strong. And I said we need to bring some light. We're going to light the Hanukkah menorah. That's why I'm here today, to light the candles, to encourage, and to Rabbi Eli in Sydney was a childhood friend, and he was, as I said before, he was a really lovely person, really kind, and he dedicated his life to spreading light. And I wanted to do something in his memory as well. I knew not what would he say, but what he did say. And what he did say previously was to add light. In fact, even today, at this event in Sydney, he normally would have been very involved, on the stage and not be able to walk around and encourage people. And today he expressed to somebody just before it started how happy he was that he delegated so that he could go around the crowd and mingle with people and uplift them, inspire them, encourage them, get them to light the Chanukah candles, which is, as I spoke about before, Hanukkah candles, we do it specifically at night in the darkness, and specifically outside. We light up the darkness. It's a small, tiny light. Every day we increase. We're always increasing in the light. So I felt it was very important to do that, do it here where a lot of people were coming together, and to give them that message, and to give them the message of be confident, be proud, and of who we are, what we stand for, and of being ambassadors of light into the world and inspiring others to do the same. Every single human being is created in the image of God and has a divine mission and a divine purpose. And our job is to try and help others to realize this and to live by it. We bring the menorah, we light the candle, we illuminate what was the darkness, and we bring a ripple effect of fantastic light into the world, and filling the world with light, with warmth, with love, with goodness, and with godliness, and bringing redemption to the world. That's why.
One issue of your fight for survival is actually the fight for survival for the dissenting and
Well, it's absolutely important for many reasons. I mean, it's so important for the Jewish community to know that they have allies. I think that's really important. So I would say to anybody who's watching this around the country, go this week. There'll be multiple Hanukkah events. Just go along. You don't need to understand what it's all about. Just go and stand with your Jewish friends. And if you have no Jewish friends, go and make some Jewish friends. Just go to Hanukkah and just be there this week. Because it's so important for this community to feel like they have allies. Until October the 7th happened, I did not realize how significant that was. Every single time I turn up at something, it's embarrassing how much people thank me for ordinary human sympathy and empathy being thanked all the time. So please go. But I think it's also really important, as one of the speakers said earlier, to be visible and to be out, and to show that these kinds of things are not going to drive people off the streets, not going to stop people doing the things that they do. I mean, this is a family event, as you said, on the beach. This is families coming together to celebrate light, celebrate life. I'm not a religious person, but I get it. It's a fantastic community activity, and they will continue to do those activities. And I think non-Jewish people need to get that. They need to realize that all of us need to continue and support these kinds of activities and not let the actions of terrorists drive people off the streets and out of the public sphere. Courage is needed. That's what my main point. But it's ridiculous to say that. I mean, when has it ever happened? Has it really happened that the Jewish community, rise up and start attacking the Muslim community? And you saw, I don't know if you were here earlier and heard the speeches, but the cheer that went up for the hero who disarmed the Muslim man who disarmed one of the two terrorists, and for his trouble was injured, the cheer that went up, so there's no chance. I mean, the idea that it's creating more tension and we appeal for calm, I would say those people should say we appeal for solidarity. You know, the police, the politicians, they should be encouraging people to get out there, stand with them, particularly around Hanukkah over the next 6-7 days, and encourage people to show solidarity.
So thank you for affirming this promise. Thank you for once again not shying away. Thank you for standing proud in who you are, and thank you for stopping the hate. Thank you for coming. Chag Sameach, and now we do what Jews do best. Look at prayer, and hold your foot out, or your candles, or your torches, or whatever it is to take life. Elias, come on in.
It's really getting some of the kids.
Lam Natseach Nizma Medavit, Yancha Denebi and Tzarius again for Shem and Riyanku. Yishlach Ezer from Kodesh and Tzil Yisedeko, Yisker Kolmuk Besefa Veloska Dash Beselo, Yitin the Chalchel Godachel. Asher Kiddushanu b'mitzvah Yesov, V'tzivanu lahadlik ner Chanukah. And we know who is to blame. The mainstream media that fueled this are to blame. The governments that refused to act are to blame. All those who marched, who chanted, who justified and excused the hatred are to blame. And unfortunately, all those who stayed silent, who simply ignored this, are to blame. Israel on October 7th, 2023. Then Manchester on Yom Kippur this October. And now today at Bondi Beach in Australia on the first night of Hanukkah. People want to pretend that these attacks come out of nowhere, but we here tonight know that they do not. They come off the back of months and years of incitement, after hate marches, after graffiti, after threats, after chants to globalize the Intifada. They come after much of the political left blindly chose to get into bed with Islamist extremists, convincing themselves that this hatred was either fake or could be controlled, redirected, or confined to Jews alone. But history tells us otherwise. For 2 years, our streets have echoed with that chant, globalize the Intifada, and too many simply looked the other way. We were told that it was just rhetoric, just anger, just protest, and that we, the Jewish community, should stand by and ignore it. But now we know what that chant means, and we are seeing what it looks like, the murder of Jews in cold blood. And the wider world should be under no illusion that whilst they may be coming for the Jews now and first, we will certainly not be the last. Antisemitism has always been the canary in the coal mine. When it starts grasping for air, society is already in trouble. And right now, that canary is not just grasping, it's choking to death in a way that we have not seen for 80 years.
Oh, amazing. It's a shame we meet on this. Thank you.
Thank you very much.